So the goal for today is to get this ear sketch assignment number 4 completed that we started last week. So if we take a look at the link and the script, most of the code is already written. What you really have to do is sort of just fill in the blanks. So again, what we started last week was talking about user input and how we can use that to create conditionals. So with this assignment, the first thing you were going to do was download 2 different sounds from Freesound. And in some ways, maybe the best thing to do is think about the question you would like to ask first. So your first user input is going to come on line 12, where it says sound equals read input. So I'm going to type the question, would you like to hear an elephant or a donkey? And then if you go to add sound and then click on Freesound, you can enter the words or the sounds that you're looking for here and then search. And then from that, you should be able to have different sounds to check out, and you choose which one you want to upload. Once you get those sounds uploaded, you're going to find them under genres, under your sound library. So let's clear the filters. So to find that, you go to click on genre and look for the button that says free sound. And when you click on that button, on the bottom of this column, you should see the sounds that you've downloaded. I've downloaded quite a few, so I've got a lot of tracks down here already. So now that I have this question entered, I'm going to delete this hashtag, and I'm going to come down to line 15. So the first option they have for a sound to answer is elephant. So I'm going to type that option there. And if they choose elephant, on line 16, that's going to be free sound number 1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight free sound number 1, delete that, and then I'm going to add the sound that I uploaded from Freesound. So in this case, here's my elephant sound, and I'm going to click on the clipboard, and it'll paste the sound in. Then I'm going to come down here to line 19, and I'm going to type in elephant again, and again I'm going to highlight Freesound 1, delete, and I'm going to paste in my elephant sound. Now the other option for their answer is donkey. So if I come down to line 23, I'm going to type in donkey, and then on line 24, Freesound 2. I'm going to delete that, and that's where I'm going to put the second sound that I'm going to download by clicking on the clipboard. And then finally, under else, I'm going to highlight Freesound 2 again, delete, and use the clipboard to paste in the donkey sound. Now you have to decide what's the second question you would like to ask. Do you want to hear a guitar or a we'll say synth, question mark. Okay, so again, if I come down to 15, let's say they answered guitar in between the quotation marks. Then I need to come back up here, and I need to find a guitar sound that I want to use. I'm going to go to the search bar and type in guitar. And then I can listen to some different options. So I can listen to as many of these as I'd like. But when I find the one I want to use, I'm going to come to line 17, music loop number 1, and let's say I'm going to use this one. So I'll click on the clipboard. Now, if I come down to line 19, actually, I'll tell you what, let's do this. I'm going to come down to line 23 because let's say here they're going to guess guitar again. So I'm going to put guitar as the answer. I'm going to highlight music loop 1, and then I'm going to select this loop again. Now I'm going to go up and look for a synth loop that I like. And again, there's going to be lots of different ones to choose from. You can choose whichever one you like. So down at line 19 is where they could choose synth. So for music loop number 2, I'm going to take the synth loop that I want to use and click on my clipboard to paste that in. And then finally, I'm going to come down to my else statement, highlight music loop number 2, and paste that in again. Now, once I have everything set up, I'm going to go through and delete all the hashtags because I'm ready to run the code. And if I got all this correct, it should work. Let's try it. Run. I'll choose elephant and guitar. And there's the result. Let's listen. All right, interesting. So how about donkey and guitar? All right, that works. We'll go with elephant and synth. And donkey synth. And if you follow those steps correctly and the script runs for all the options, then you have completed this assignment correctly. So keep in mind that you can ask whatever questions you like. Instead of asking for a guitar or synth, you could ask for a music style like hip hop or rock, for the sounds that you downloaded from Freesound. Instead of animals, like you can maybe do a Halloween theme and search for the sound of a monster or a werewolf or screams. But the thing about the user inputs is that you get to decide how that user interacts with your code, what questions you want them to ask, but also keep in mind that you want to make sure that you give them options for answers, because the answer that they enter is what the code is going to use to decide what sounds to play. If you want to add more options, you can, but that just means you're going to have to enter more elif statements, and you're going to have to keep track of all the different outcomes that are possible based on the user input. If you have any questions, please raise your hand or get my attention in class and let me know. If you get this finished and you have any other assignments that are incomplete or missing, this week will be a really great time to get caught up on that, since we do have early dismissal this week and parent-teacher conferences scheduled.